Juan's at the ready. Look who's back in studio. Oscar winner Eddie Redmayne. He is reprising his role as Newt Scamander in Fantastic Beasts: The Crimes of Grindelwald. And with the dangerous wizard on the loose, Newt still has his hands full, keeping mischievous magical creatures contained. Eddie Redmayne, good morning.
How are you, man?
You love those baby nifflers.
I love those baby nifflers. The niffler was the big, breakout star of the first movie. And he started making his demands for trailers were too big, so we had to start employing his children.
The niffler egos got
exactly,
pretty big.
Yeah.
So in the second film, into the first, we meet Grindelwald.
Yeah.
We don't really get to know him well.
Yeah.
But Grindelwald becomes a pretty big part of the second film.
He does,
and
yeah.
Here's Newt. How do the two interact? What's the relationship?
Well, basically, at the beginning of the film, not to give too much away, Grindelwald manages to escape captivity, and Dumbledore can't fight against him, and he sends his old student Newt to go and do his kind of dirty work for him. So that's that's basically where we're heading.
This movie, there are a couple scenes that I would imagine you had to get some special training for. There's this underwater diving scene.
Yeah, there is.
Are you an advanced underwater diver?
I had never dived before, but the amazing thing about these films is you literally get the best experts in the world. So I was sort of sent to a free diver to learn to kind of take incredibly long, hold my breath for hours in prep for the film. And those are kind of the random extra skills you get to learn being an actor on these. So
this is the second of 5,
yeah.
Written by J.K. Rowling herself. Do you know if you survive until the 5th?
I know I survive because she's written that kind of Newt and Tina end up happily married in Dorset, very beautiful part of Britain. But we never know what's coming. So the other day we were all flying, all of the actors, we got off a plane and found that Joe had tweeted that some of the next film was going to be set in Rio. And we found out when the rest of the world found out. So keeps us on our toes, you know.
When she pops by the set, what's that like?
It's amazing. We all turn into sort of school children, and occasionally she'll come and she'll sort of lean into your ear and give you a snippet of where the character may be going, and you see it happening to other actors, and then you kind of call them over and go, what do you learn? We're trying to kind of piece together as fans ourselves what the plots could be. So
you mentioned school children, and I know that you and some of your castmates, you spent some time recently down in Alabama with some school children. This is a movie that has meant so much to so many people all over the world for so long now. Why did you guys feel compelled to get down to Alabama, and what did you do there?
Well, we went to this amazing school called Parkside in Alabama, where it's a lot of the students have come from low-income households, but the teachers there, 3 of the teachers, inspired by it. I think, getting a bit into it. They're inspired by how much the kids love the books. They had designed a lot of the school to look like Hogwarts. And so we went and joined on Wizarding World Day, these kids, and played a lot of Quidditch, basically.
As I understand it, you were a big Harry Potter fan before you became a part of this franchise. Have you had an opportunity to take a step back and take it all in now that you are an integral part of all of this?
Well, where we make the films in Britain is right next to the Wizarding World, where the sort of Potter world. And it's so shrouded in secrecy, they don't allow you to print scripts. Even when you pull up the script on screen, it kind of disappears if you look at it too long. That we make it in this kind of vacuum, really. Yeah. And when we begin to take it out into the world and we see people dressed as Newt, people dressed as Grindelwald, you begin to get a sniff of how passionate the fans are, and it's amazing. That.
Luke, congratulations.
Oh, thank you.
You've got a new 8-month-old, I understand.
Yeah, I do, yeah.
How's Iris taking to being a big sister?
Iris is doing incredibly well, and she's actually she makes him laugh, unlike anyone else. But she was a sort of toddler at the time that I was making this film, so I had some for those baby nifflers that you saw at the beginning, I had some good inspiration there.
So first film, there's a baby. Second
Yeah.
film, there's a baby. I assume you're going to be in a third film. Can we expect a third child?
If there are going to be 5, this could be a bit much for the Redmayne family, but who knows? Who knows?
Yeah, who knows? If you had one magical power, Eddie Redmayne, what would it be?
Well, I've been asked this on the press tour, and at the moment it is just sleep.
Just sleep.
Luke, just a capacity, just for, those extra 2 hours that push Luke through the night would be amazing. But,
me and you both.
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah, good to see you.
Nice to see you too.
Thanks so much for your time. Eddie Redmayne again, fantastic beast, The Crimes of Grindelwald. It's in theaters and IMAX on November 16th.